Welcome back, guys, to TGIFS, and this is your guide to becoming a successful Unisa student. Okay, so you've received an email from Unisa. If you got accepted, congratulations. If not, keep trying. Sure, there must be something that you can study. Have a look at your other options and see. But if you did get accepted, you're probably wondering, what now? Well, you need to register. And there are two registration periods. For first semester, it's between January and February. For second semester, it's between June and July. So, if you've applied during this application period, which is end of August to September, you will be registering in January. If you applied in April, or you're going to apply in April, you will register in the June-July period. Okay? So now, when you first register, you will be asked the following things. You will be confirming your information, such as your name, ID number, date of birth, and all that jazz. And in order to do this, your student number that they gave you with the application is now going to become handy and helpful. Okay? So you will check all your information. You will check your residential address, your courier address, and your postal address. It might be the same one, it might be different addresses. It all depends on each person. So you've got to make sure that is checked. If you have a disability, on your registration, you will click yes to disability, and you will state what disability you have under certain categories. Okay? Then you will be asked to confirm your examination center. Now, your examination center is where you're going to write your exams. It must be where you're able to get. So basically, the closest one you can get to, per se, that you can easily get transport to, because you'll be going to that exam center to write the exams. Okay. Then you will be asked how you want your study material delivered. Okay, you can either have three options. You can be dropped off at your regional center and you can go pick it up there, or it can be delivered via post or via courier. Okay, I use the courier option. It is actually very reliable and very efficient. It usually takes maybe like 2 or 3 days for me to get my study material once I've registered. So yes, very reliable. Okay. Then afterwards, actually even before this, your qualification that you're going to be studying, you will have some modules in that qualification that you'll need to take. You need to decide your modules very carefully, because there are different types of modules. You get semester modules, you get year modules. So if you have a year module, you won't need to register for that module again. You will write the exam in October, November at the end of the year. If you have a semester module, you will be writing the examination for that semester. So if you register for semester 1, you'll be writing the exam in May or June, depending on what date they give you. If you register for semester 2, you'll be writing your exam in October or November, depending on what date they give you. Okay? Now, Unisa does have a preliminary, I actually got that right, I usually struggle with that word, preliminary timetable that gives you dates. These dates are subject to change. They might change, but they usually don't. I haven't had any problems with dates changing, so they usually don't unless there's something, serious going on. So, you need to choose your modules carefully. And it also depends how many modules are you going to do a semester. Are you taking it full-time or are you taking it part-time? For example, my course that I'm doing, which is the LLB, it is a 4-year degree, okay? So for 4 years I'll be studying. That would mean I would take 5 modules per semester, okay? But I'm doing it part-time, so I'm only taking 4. So I've worked it out, it'll be 5 years for me. You can either do it part-time or full-time. If you do it full-time, you're going to take 5 modules a semester, Okay? And then you'll be completed after 4 years. So the minimum time to complete it is 4 years. If you're doing it part-time, you can take a minimum of 2 modules per semester. A minimum of 2 modules per semester. And you have a maximum time limit of 8 years to 10 years, I think it is. I'm not 100% sure. If you want to check out your maximum minimum time limit on your qualification, I suggest you go to www.unisa.ac.za, where you can get all the information of your qualification that you are going to be registered for. So, you need to choose modules carefully. Once you've decided your modules, then we can talk about the study material, how you want it delivered and whatnot, which I basically did cover already in a few minutes before. So once you've done that, and you completed all the information and whatnot, you will go to the payment section. Yeah, you do have to pay for your registration. So, your registration has been received, but it has not been yet finalized. It'll only be finalized once you've given the registration payment, which is usually a portion of your fees. So, if you're doing 4 subjects and the total amount is like, let's say for example 6,000. I'm not saying it's exact, but I'm just saying as a rough figure, okay? As an example, okay? So 6,000, you would have to probably pay maybe like 2,000 or 1.5 for your registration, and then you'll have to pay the balance of it at another date that they will say to you, okay? Once you've paid that, then your registration is finalized and everything. Then you can officially say you have been registered. You are an official Unisa student. But if you haven't paid yet, well, then you can't really say that now, can you? So, you've now completed your registration process. Okay? Let me remind you, I do not own Unisa. Unisa has its own content and copyrights. I am just giving my personal experience from me being a Unisa student and passing it down to you guys, because I feel there is some stuff that they miss out. So, yes. In the next episode, we will be talking about the different types of modules. I already said to you that there is a year module and a semester module, but it goes much further than that. You'll see in the next episode. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more from this how-to guide on your guide to becoming a successful Unisa student. I'll see you guys soon, real soon.